All right, everyone. We got Emmanuel here from Team 24K. I mean, just came up today in his medal tourney, right? For the AirPods and for the medal, first place. What did you play today, Emmanuel?
Today I played All Faithful branded Despia.
Branded Despia, okay. 5-0, right?
Yeah, 5-0. No issues. Yeah, branded.
Okay. Any shout-outs?
Shout out to Team 24K for being being a part of the team. Shout out to Collectible Exchange for hosting a great tournament, and shout out to the legendary Kappa Pseudo for winning yesterday's tournament here at Collectible Exchange. He went 5-0.
It was a sword soul, right?
The man's cracked. Thanks because of his win. It made me win this. Me wins today.
It motivated you.
It motivated me.
Alrighty, what were your matchups today? 5-0, right?
It was 5-0. It was branded game round one. It's been a minute. Branded round one.
And it was Drytron as well.
Drytron.
A cash in the finals.
Cash in the finals, and I'm trying to figure out the other two. Man, it was such a long game, guys.
It's alright, you're tired right now. Do you remember?
Flunder.
Oh, so you faced everything today.
Yeah, Flunder, and then that was pretty much the whole lineup. I think I might be missing one, but yeah.
Alrighty, I know we had a deck profile from you from last ban list, so it's gonna be nice to update this post ban list and see if you made any changes. So let's check it out. What you got?
Alright, so right now I only play 2 Olivers. One, we still play the Oblivion of Despia. Really good. I like how you could just bring back your Mirror Jade, so it's very useful. I still love playing him. I play 1 Tragedy, pretty standard here. And then that's it for the Despia lineup, honestly. Next are the 3 Fallen Abbas. You still play him at 3 because he's such a good board breaker, especially against Cashier Vanquish. They can't really handle a normal summon Fallen Abbas, and being able to steal your opponent's monster off of Fallen is so useful. So you still play him at 3.
Okay. Did you miss the Alibrad too by any? I mean, for 3. Did you miss him at 3?
No. The 2 Oliver was okay because I'm playing Kit in my deck, and she's kind of like my 3rd Oliver. So I only played him at 2 and Kit at 1. So it's technically 3 Olivers, 3 summons that grabs me Branded Fusion.
Okay.
And then I play 2 Cortesia, pretty standard still. You still play 2 because usually you're dumping it off a Quim and you're usually adding it back too. So it's always nice to have 2 over. And sometimes you might be playing Runic and they might banish it, so you might miss the other Cortesia. So 2 is still good. Now we play. Like I said before, we play Kid now because she's my 3rd Oliver, and she's pretty useful. I mean, I could use Gold Sark, banish the Mercurier, grab her, so she's very useful. And we play the one Shadow Dragon. Again, effect send any branded spell or trap for cost or fallen for cost to draw a card, so it's pretty useful. We play 1 Quem. It's pretty standard. You just still play 1 her. She's an amazing card. 1 Bird, your little Omni Negate, and your Gold Sark target as well. And now for my spicy tech, I play 1 Dogmatica Maximus.
Nice. Every time I saw you when you were playing, this guy was on the field. So how was that for you today?
It was really useful. I played the Nadir package in my branded deck. When the Ash branded fusion, I rely on Nadir sending Garuda. Garuda draws me a card, and then I banish Garuda with Maximus, and Maximus is gonna send Albion Branded Dragon and Tidaclad Dragon. So I have end phase effects. So it's really useful. 30k body is really nice, and he just gives me gas during my opponent's turn. And then I play the 2 Bestials, pretty standard still. Sonora and then Lebenion, pretty good. One Dimension, we're still making Dragoon against those Labyrinth deck, Runic decks.
Right, still problems with some matchups.
Yeah. So I wanted to be caught with it, not without it. And that's it for the monster lineup. Next to the spells, 3 branded fucking fusion. The best freaking card in my deck. It's once it resolves, it's unbeatable. I'm 2 turns ahead of you. Every time I resolve, I usually win that game. And then 3 openings, pretty standard. Again, you're searching your Quem, you're summoning your Quem, you're summoning Oliver. 3 deployment, so standard. Bringing out Oliver, bringing out Cortesia, board breaking, extending with Cortesia, so it's really useful. My 3 Nadir is from my last list. I played it back then, and I'm still playing it today. So useful, helps me extend, even through Ash. So it's a really good card. And then the 1 Retribution, your Omni Summoner Negate. You're able to bring back Branded Fusion from grave or any branded spell trap. So it's very useful, and I just can't get rid of it. Next are my mono branded spells. My still one-ups is 1 Lost and 1 Red. Red is good, able to bring back, able to take target Oblivion, make Chimera or make Sepelia. Lost, can't respond to it, pretty good. and then one burial, and one gold sword again to trigger tragedy, to trigger Quam more tragedy. It just helps makes the deck more consistent. And then the staples, 2 triple T's and 1 Call by the Grave. Usually your opponent's always having trapping you. It's a good board breaker. Call by the Grave, always stop the ash or any pesky like pesky graveyard effects. So it's a good snipe. And then the last 3, my 3 super polys.
3 in the main, okay.
It's really good. Able to break my opponent's board every time. You can't respond to it, so it's a must. Like I've been playing it all format, and it's such a good card. I love it. You can't like live without it on most. Next is my extra deck. Standard here, 2 Mirror Jades, 2 Albions, 1 Lebenion, standard here. 1 Titanclad. Again, you're using it to dump off with Nadir or Maximus to get Quem on the field. It's also a good super volley target too, and it's a good way to beat over like tower monsters too. So it's a nice card to have. And then we have 2 Dust Dragon. The reason why I play 2 is one is used for as an extender, and the other one is used as an interruption because we're usually dumping this as a form of interruption.
I've seen this come up a few times. Explain this a little bit.
So this is my sometimes when my opponent would floodgate me, I would have Nadir and then dump this, grab a Maximus or Fallen, and then on resolution target any face-up card and bounce it back. So it's definitely a useful card. It definitely won me games. It definitely kept me on board, and like it's just really good. And like able to Cartesia on my opponent's turn and dumping it off of Cartesia as another form of interruption is also good.
It's able to out that Ancient Organism card, right?
Yeah,
which is the one they struggle with.
Yeah, I was able to out that Ancient Organism that was like keeping me from like attacking to like lower his life points per game. And then we play the Quaritus, pretty simple. We still play Predaplan, Stapelia, the Dragoon, like I said, my Chimera, and my Super Poly targets.
Okay. With the Nadir package, did you ever want to do Entis at all, or how was that?
It's because Entis is really good, but like you can only use her when you're using Nadir. Cartesia Fusion you can only dump level 6 light or dark, and the test is 4, so you can't dump her away. So I rather go for this. It's not as great, but it's a good form of interruption on my opponent's turn. So I have two uses for this, either my turn or their turn. So it's been helpful.
Your side.
And then my side is 3 Ash against the Mirror, Labyrinth, pretty standard stuff. It's a good matchup right now. We got 3 3 evenly matches for back row. More back row hate, floodgate hate. Bestials at 3 for the Mirror or for any rogue like Dytron decks or anything like that's always good. And then 3 Nadir. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Like any other cashier decks that are like overextending or any like gold prides, it's a good
good generic side that you have there overall for all good matchups. I noticed you don't have the gimmick puppet. How did that work out for you? The gimmick puppet, not in the main, not in the side. How was that?
I didn't need it. I honestly did not need it. My opponent would usually have answers for my graveyard, so I really honestly didn't need puppet, and that's why I'm not playing Sanctifier. Because like if you're not playing puppet, there's no point to play Sanctifier.
Right.
Because I needed to make room for the extra deck, but I didn't miss puppet one bit.
I've noticed some people do like the puppet or Jinzo on the side as well in case matchups, but you said you don't need it at all.
I don't need it.
You feel like you needed it? Okay.
Yeah, when you mentioned the Cosmics and like with my little synchro popper or bouncer,
that definitely is spicy. Yeah. Alrighty, any changes you would make?
Not right now I can think of. The deck's pretty solid. I've been really enjoying it since I created it. So yeah, no changes so far. So I'm happy with it.
Alrighty, thank you. Let's check out that medal one more time, man. Jeez. Alright, good job, Emmanuel.
Alright, thank you guys.